is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are back to the ice sheet. You know what? We can grab this stuff. No, I don't think we can. So, that was a chance. We are now freeholders of this beautiful domain per the royalty DLC. We'll see where that heads. We have to be careful with that because if we don't have anybody else to do certain jobs, she acquires a title that makes her unable to do so. You will see that this game will be impossible because right now we can't possibly sustain a second person with only 18 meals left. We did get a little bit of pemmican. Negative 150 right now at the 3rd of September on the first year. Inside temps hovering between 70 and the low 50s. Very inconsistent. If we had material, I'd consider double walling that, but it's back to waiting. If something doesn't break, she starves, or winter comes and she dies if we can't build another heater, and then we try again, and then you guys probably never even see any of this. So I like to make sure it gets to a sustainable point before I release a failed game. And I don't save scum it, I just start all over and try again, because at some point I clearly made some crucial mistake, and there's no sense trying to play things out to the same point over and over. Now, that said, if only contains meat, I guess that's because there's some ideology things related to meat there, whatever. Alright, so there's stuff we could use, there's things we could accomplish, but we simply can't reach them due to the... Right now it's negative 174. She's definitely getting that slept in the... Oh, no slept in the cold penalty. Interesting that. Well, at least we have the power going and the heaters. She's got to be bored out of her mind at this point. 8 without a table, awful bedroom. You're not even comfortable, are you? Oh, you're happy about receiving that title. And she loves researching. So when this low expectations goes away, that's when we're going to start having some major problems. But while that's in place, we should be doing okay. If only we allowed cannibalism, but then it would be too easy, right? We're lacking any ability to recreate. What is like a horseshoe pin cost here? 10 wood. And she can't really be outside to enjoy it very long, but I think I'm going to bite the bullet and do it. We have to get something going here. Okay, just doing that. She got to like 10% hypothermic. That's bananas. Negative 180 outside now. Honestly, I don't think she's going to make it, people. She eats 2 meals a day, so we really only have 8 days left if something doesn't break. But maybe I'll release the failed one just so you can see the kind of bullshit. Oh, she did have a beer. She is going to go ahead. Look at that. Already minor. Just get inside. Alright, we got to start using our zones because I'm trying to get into the habit of doing things the right way. She got a teeny tiny bit of recreation there, but not a lot. I guess as soon as this falls off, we can allow her to go outside and recreate. She does like drinking the beer, for whatever that's worth. Minor hypothermia after like... I mean, it's hard to judge on 4x speed, and I'm only keeping it on 4x speed because mostly I'm sitting around here doing nothing, waiting, watching her eat all the meals she has. The pain, the torture of the sea ice. If you're playing along, you do have to watch out for game updates. When you load the game, it'll tell you what build you have and when it was built, whatever, assembled, released. And if the game's taken an update, you need to go back and update your files, the configuration files, as detailed in the comments of this Shack of Fortune. We're not even going to make it off this map, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyways, you need to go back and fix the factions so that they'll actually show up when it's this brutally cold. I've never seen the temperatures this cold in any ice sheet playthrough except in the dead of winter. Like, this is beyond what I expected, so it just might not be possible in 1.4. Maybe with these settings, maybe I need to make the planet not so cold. At some point, she's just gonna straight start getting hypothermic while she's in there, and that's pretty much gonna be it, right? You can go recreate or something, dude. She's gonna be the most intellectual person on the planet sitting around in here. Okay, now you can go back inside. Alright, good. Alright, things was just warmed up for her. Get out there, quick. And yeah, eat your pemmican outside. Hypothermic. Holy smokes, man. Having never acquired any additional clothing is a major problem. I don't think that reduces the battery's capacity to work. That's just going to keep happening. All 600 WD of energy in the batteries have been discharged in an electrical explosion due to a fault in the electrical circuit. So, very nice. Well done. Why don't you go do something else now? Repair. Alright, pause it because you know she ran outside as soon as I stopped that. Alright, so we can't get past microelectronics here because we need a high-tech research bench. So that's going to be a while. We do need a lot of this stuff. There's no geothermal here, so that's worthless. Packaged survival meal doesn't seem very meaningful anyway. Solar panels aren't useful because the sun doesn't shine for a good chunk of the year here. So I don't recommend wasting resources on those. Biofuel. Yeah, I guess we'll do biofuel. We're going to use that at some point. So, alright, you have to go inside, lady. Are you actually getting... We could... No, we actually can't put this inside. Yes. There's nowhere to put it. She's never actually getting any legitimate recreation that fills up her recreation bar. Slept in the heat? What? Oh, yeah, because the place caught on fire. Hey, this could be our break. Dia. Dia has a coat, anyway. Sanguine, cannibal. Yeah, there's a parka. Well, we're not making over there, so it doesn't really matter. They never fall too close, do they? It's an extremely dangerous game on 4x speed. I can tell you that. Because by the time she gets outside, just walking from here to here, now you're going to eat out there. I'm letting her do it. Look at that. And now she wants to go recreate, but she's already pushing 20% hypothermic. So there you go. Rises super fast and falls off super fast. All we really need to do if we start freezing is start the wall on fire again. I could get that metal doesn't burn mod, but oh man, back inside you. Oh jeez. So it's already negative 210. That's negative 134 Celsius and getting colder. It is the coldest part of the day, so that's where it capped out. 211 Fahrenheit, 135 Celsius, negative. What's the inside temp during that? Dropping down into the low 50s. I saw some 20s and 30s in there too. We're down to 12 meals, 60 pemmican. Something better give here soon. I wonder if being tough means she's less inclined towards frostbite injuries. Because she's only had frostbite like twice when I really pushed it. I feel like it's a bit more common than that typically. Jeez, I love that she wants to go over there and eat every time. We're down to 12 meals, 29 pemmican. And it's the 10th. We've been doing this for 10 days. Once she finished biofuel. Fertility procedures. Sterile materials will be useful at some point because we'll do floors. Be nice if I could get her a chair yet. Only real option for that is wood. And speaking of which, this should be forbade. All right. The Haiswuya are here. They are going to prepare for a while, which means they're not going to make it. Especially in that shoddy ass gear. Well, maybe I'll come over here. I need her to stay inside in the meantime. Watch this. These guys must have a higher natural ability to resist cold. I mean, he is covered in fur, right? So, yeah, he's toast, and we can't make it over there. So that's nothing. Not even any food, man. The sash must be an ideological thing. He's toast. More like freezer burned. That was less than exciting, wasn't it? That's the only way we're going to make it. If we could this pemmican's gone. Boo and hiss on that. Packet survival meals hold up okay. Forced weather for pay. Well, none of that stuff's going to make any difference for me. Weather control system will force the weather to be foggy rain. Does that matter at all? If there was like anything worthwhile here, hyperweave doesn't. If it was like guinea pig fur and 200 or 300, I would definitely do it. Maybe we could craft something warm, but what's the point? Foggy rain. We're not growing anything. It feels like one of those quests that you can accept with no penalty, right? We could sell these things. Piss on. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like we're gonna die, so it doesn't matter. All right, we finished sterile materials, except for Karen. Forced weather. Maybe it'll make it warmer. Let's see, 28% back inside you. There's my pods. We do need to bring that in. It's probably not going to last very long out there. What do I need here? Research. There we go. Solar, fire foam. Eventually we'll want fire foam too. Yeah, why not? Whatever. We'll just work our way through. God, what a pathetic... Look at this, medicine's totally deteriorating away too. I can make wooden walls just to pass the bloody time. How is it even raining? It's fucking negative 213 degrees and it's bloody raining. Get out of here. Let's grab those anyway. There we go. Our meals are in. There's a little pemmican left. So we're down to 8 meals and 15 pemmican. And it's a foggy rain. You go out there if you get wet. Does it warm things up? Absolutely not. It's a magical rain that has antifreeze in it, apparently. At least it cleaned up all the blood that was laying around. Alright, that time we took some frostbite. Which isn't all bad. We can bring in one of these meds, I guess. At least she hasn't lost any appendages yet. That's when you're in big trouble, especially when it's fingers, because she's your only builder. I could build a shelf out here that... Oh no, our heater broke down. Oh god. That's the end of the world right there. I bet she got cold. Minor. Oh my god. I'm just trying to see what the current nighttime temp is. We're looking at 230... actually, it's going to get a touch colder than that. Okay, negative 233 Fahrenheit. That's negative 147 Celsius. Bananas, man. What's the temp inside? 45 only. She's actually shivering in bed. Actually, it went away. It was just from before when she had to repair the heater. Okay, a wanderer has joined. He's not a kid, is he? Oh, man, look at that. Where's he at? Run like hell, little friend. Oh, God. What should your faction be called? The Shivers? I don't fucking know. Who cares? No, this isn't the ice sheet. This is the sea ice. There you go. Okay, you, friend. Okay. Pause it so she doesn't go outside and get herself killed. Geothermal's meaningless. Tube television, watermill. Let's do some basics. We'll need carpet eventually too, because we can actually make floors out of that. Actually made it. You fucking believe it? We need your gear, friend. Okay, he got to 57%, but his gear is awesome. Yeah, you got 3 meals, you got this. Alright, well, we probably could have put him somewhere else. Well, whatever. Let's slow her down first off. Let's unrestrict ourselves and forswear. And then we'll haul this over. And we got 3 more meals. And now we should have the capacity to get some other stuff. We'll see what this gets her good too. You're going to pick those clothes up too. Haul the shirt. Alright, where are we at? Shivering. Yes. A massive difference has been made. Hope she's not too attached to that fella. Okay, why don't you go inside, lady, and we'll warm you up. We should be able to start running out on the ice now and gathering some items. Warmth. There you go. Funeral opportunity. Alright, how are you feeling about his demise? Numbing cold, darkness. Nah, -3 is not too bad for what we got out of it, that's for sure. So, Misk. I'm going to just start putting graves over here. Okay, though, that opens up some legitimate opportunities for us. So just doing the math, he went from here to here. So we can make it about halfway there. There's really not anything in that zone that we're going to make it to, I don't think. But I guess we'll just we'll just start by getting this guy in the ground. Can you mess up a grave? Construction botched. Construction botched. Might as well get the dude buried straight away. And back to the warmth. There, now you can visit a grave. And you can also have a mental break. So, dig up a carcass. How do you have a funeral? Let's see. Begin funeral. I'm not even sure we can be outside that long. So, depending on the ritual quality, participants will get a mood penalty or a mood buff for 6 days. Ooh, yes. This is good. Ooh, look at all that gear. Ah, they're not coming my way. You guys need to make way for over here. Alright, they've started going down. Ah, look at all the food. We could live off that for a good long while. Look at this. I mean, he went down pretty quick, so it can't be too nice of him. Ollie. I might make a run for this and just see if we can make it. I think what I'll do is plan it out with these. Like, how many did he walk from here? He actually went around that pond, too. Yeah, there's no way. Not a chance. I can tell you that. One thing we should do before we try and make a run is drop the gun. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. That's just fine. Draft up. It's actually a really cold part of the day, so never mind. Just wait. -215. Poor guy. We could hold a funeral, but what's it worth? All this stuff's gonna spoil. There's a doober, but that's a bad thing to smoke. It reduces your capacities pretty significantly. So he went 128 tiles from the edge to here, and this was like 40 to here. It's just not gonna be doable. I'm gonna make a run and see, like, if we do our best to get over there, can we actually acquire anything from it? But I don't think it's gonna happen. It's really disappointing, but there's just no way. Come on. I'm so tempted, but what's the point? I mean, we're gonna starve in 3 days. This is all the food we have left. Okay, so it is now the 3rd of December. She wants to go recreate again. She has 1 meal left. I'm pretty sure we're toast. We have a psychic drone going. There's an eclipse on. Let's at least not have her freeze to death here. She's gonna die from starvation, not freezing. Damn it. The eclipse is ending. That's fantastic. We never got through the whole foggy rain event. Oh, it actually reduces movement speed. That's interesting. Maybe that was a reason not to do it. Maybe we could have acquired some food from over here somewhere. But whatever. I think it's too late. I think this one's toast. That's the end of the food. Now we go into starvation mode. We're on a special diet called nothing. We could eat the wood if we were ogres, but nothing. Yeah, I hate to say it, people, but there's really nothing that's going to pull her back from this one. We didn't even make it 1 year. I'm hoping I can get a little further along and see exactly how cold it's going to get at the dead of night, but it's neg 240-ish is what it got up to that night. The hunt for the relic. Worthless. Well, we did finish machining. We are probably going to want to try to make some decent weapons at some point. Not that we're ever going to have that many colonists. Okay, so she might die from freezing yet if she has a mental break and goes outside. Ravenously hungry, low psychic drone. That was also a kick in the nuts from Randy. Unsightly environment, slept in the cold. Ouch, 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 ouch. You really can't let her go outside when in moods like this. She's going to get an immediate -16. It's going to be bad. She's going to have a mental break. Well, cargo pods, if it's meals, well, we can actually build that table. We could probably, with our new gear, we could certainly reach that, but it's not going to make any difference. So, where do we go wrong there? The rescue of Porter. Porter joins. You know, he's an incapacitated refugee, and we can't leave this map right now. Yeah, that's fantastic, right? Anyway, you gotta get, like, there's so many things. If you got space trade up, but we really don't have anything to trade. Tiny bit of silver, but it would at least get us some material for, fucking who cares what this, for building more, and we could maybe get, you need steel, like you have to buy as much steel as you can until you can get around and get all this. She's gonna go down here any minute. It's maybe it's 62%, same as it is from the cold, but well, I guess I'm back to the drawing board. I'm gonna give this a few more tries and see if I can get it to a sustainable point, but I'm not convinced that's possible right now. You need some like lucky breaks early on, I think. I'm just waiting for her to incapacitate before I call it. Maybe. And no, it's not 62%. And normally low fat and weight, typically caused by lack of food. She's reduced consciousness. She's reduced, oh, it does increase hunger rate. There you go, 80%. That's the end, people. All right, leave me a like if you enjoyed this brief foray. I am going to try again. I might post this one just so you can see. And this is literally my 10th attempt, probably. Although in none of them did I make it this far. Usually you die at the very beginning. So, yeah, like, comment, all that jazz. I'll be back with take 2 with the most reviled Karen. Even though she is a kind person. I love you guys. That's the end. Funeral opportunity for Karen.